A cool thing specifically about San Mateo is we have all of these little villages. So we have 37th Avenue is a mini one, and then here we are today at 25th. A couple of little popular destinations or places. Kaizen Coffee, right across the street. Kaizen Coffee is really cool, it's delicious. They have a lot of really unusual or maybe a little bit different, like lattes. They have pour over coffee. A lot of times weekend mornings is like packed. It's like a line out the door. It's around the corner sometimes. Another one where we're gonna eat dinner tonight is going to be Sapporo Rock and Roll Sushi. The Swinging Door. Swinging Door is a really cool bar. I know they have dueling pianos, karaoke night, they have comedy nights, they have a lot of cool stuff. They have great fish and chips, good burger, Kobani Mediterranean, one of my favorite Mediterranean restaurants, like no frills, nothing fancy, just your standard Mediterranean spot. Mediterranean combo with different meats and rice and veggies. Prime Barbecue, and I think the other one is Dynasty Barbecue. You don't spend a ton of money. You get all sorts of different, like pork and lamb and beef and veggies and shrimp and everything, and noodles and rice, and really, really good. I love that place. And then there's just a couple other restaurants, pizza place, cafes. What is it? Is it Cruel Donuts? I think there's a Cruel Donuts there. Me and my boy Robert are gonna pop into Cruel Donuts, probably get a donut before dinner because dessert should come before dinner. I think Ajay, our buddy at Amara, over there at Amara, was saying that dessert should come before dinner, so shout out to him. I fully agree with that wholeheartedly. The Cave Smoke Shop, I think they have water pipes right on the corner. It's been there forever. We had lunch today at Pho Element. We've been to Pho Element before. We did a really cool, fun, fantastic video. Don't forget to watch that one. Take a walk down 25th, just take a look at it and just see what's going on. Let's hit it. All right, so we're here in front of Kobani, like I said, one of the best Mediterranean spots throughout the peninsula. Ananya Thai massage. Haven't been in there for a while, but anytime I get some sort of injury or something, like if I get sometimes I'll have this like knot in my back super bad or something, I'll go there a couple of times, and they do it's not like your regular massage. It's like they step on you and knee you and elbow you, and it's like painful, like super painful actually. It's like, let's say 90 minutes of pain, 2 or 3 sessions, and it just like cures me, and I feel great. Hey! What's up? I'm here with my boy Will Lee, and he's the owner of Sapporo Rock and Roll Sushi here in San Mateo. We're gonna go have dinner there tonight, and we were walking around doing 25th Avenue, just like walking tour, and I happened to run into him. What's up, Will? How you doing, man?
All good, all good. How are you?
Good, good, good. Tell me, when did you open Sapporo?
Almost 5 years, 2021.
Always people waiting. It's always like super busy. It's always like popping, has good energy. What is the idea behind Sapporo Rock and Roll Sushi?
The area is very nice. People chill, and neighbors very nice too. A lot of free parking.
The rock and roll piece of Rock and Roll Sushi, you always have some good music playing. What was the idea behind that?
It's because they try to have like happy hour and rock and roll, because people working the whole day. They maybe just want a place to have a chill and have a couple of drinks, take care of your customer.
It's always a good vibe. It's always like fun. One thing that I would say about your quality of sushi is yours is among the freshest. Like you do some stuff, we're gonna try tonight some of the creative stuff, like it'll be like a nigiri or like something with like an uni inside, and but maybe that's only off the secret menu for me because I'm his friend, but so I don't want to give too many secrets, and I'll see what's up. But cool, we'll see you tonight for dinner.
Right.
Cool. What's also nice about 25th is that you have a bunch of other businesses. You have a dental office over here, you have a laundromat, you have a dog washing, multiple dry cleaning places, grocery stores, barbershop, massage places, basically all sorts of different businesses. If you buy a home around this area, right, around this kind of central San Mateo area, this is a really cool walkable little neighborhood to have, in my opinion, a lot of good food. I haven't mentioned yet Lucetti's on 25th. That's a really cool, it's kind of like one of those old school Italian spots, and great place and super fun vibe. There's always people having a great time at the bar, and it's not the city though. You're on the peninsula, so you have to keep in mind that I would say at about 8-9 p.m. things are dying down, like at 10 p.m. it almost becomes a ghost town over here. There's nothing really happening other than, of course, Swinging Door. Swinging Door is not a ghost town. That's always fun, but we're a little bit quieter, Anyways, let's keep it moving. Ooh, I already know which one I want. Can I get that one with all the fruit on it? Here we are at Cruel Donuts, I believe the second location. in San Mateo. We're here with the ice cream chef, Ray Lai.
How's it going?
This is perfect. We walked in here, we got a quick donut, and we were lucky enough to meet the ice cream chef. Ray, tell me a little bit about like what you guys got going on here.
What we're doing here is we're actually doing artisan ice cream. We make it in-house. It's batch made. We're focusing on Asian flavors.
And you were kind enough to give us a little sample right now of something.
Yeah.
And which one was that one?
That's going to be Aloha Road. And Aloha Road is our take on Rocky Road.
So coincidentally, before he asked me, he's like, what do you like? Do you like fruity, vanilla, or like chocolatey? And I was like, we already got a fruity donut, so I'll do chocolatey. Coincidentally, my favorite ice cream is Rocky Road, by far.
Fantastic. I used to work at Fenton's, and that's a 150-year-old ice cream store in Oakland. They claim to have made Rocky Road. Now, Rocky Road was made in the 1930s for the rocky road ahead. That kind of like all bumpy, you know, it's tough in the 1930s. When we redid this flavor with macadamia nuts and mochi instead of the marshmallow, I called it Aloha Road because that spirit of aloha is what we're talking about. Sure, you can see lemons or you can see lemonade kind of thing, and that's what that Aloha Road's all about.
Yeah, I totally taste the macadamia, and now that you mentioned, I like couldn't put my finger on a mochi. So yeah, I love Rocky Road. I did hear that story about like Oakland. It was like a rocky road, and then they created that. And we were just in North Shore, Oahu last Christmas, and yeah, I love the Hawaiian flavors. It's like super cool. So perfect. I'm so glad we were able to sit down with you and meet you, and now we know we'll be coming back.
We also have hog sorbet too. So if you like that kind of thing, that's the Hawaiian, the passion fruit, orange juice, guava. It's kind of like the national drink of Hawaii, you know?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that sounds great. Well, we'll definitely try that next time we're back.
Okay.
Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it. Thank you.